Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hollow Knight. Last time I was traumatized by my auto-tune thing I do at the end because I had to do the entire last episode again and had to create an entire save file that was exactly the same as my main one. We're still on this sort of copied save file, which everything should be the same on, except for like a few things. Fun fact actually, because I did like use a few mods and stuff to do this real quick as fast as I can. I used like teleportation as well, so I teleported like on this bench quite a few times, and that made it so that I couldn't buy the thing officially. And I guess I never really knew this. If you don't like buy a bench, you know, like those tool benches that you need to pay for to make them appear in the first place, they just grayed out, but they are like, they do show up on the map. So that's pretty interesting, I guess. Anyway, we're still on this fake account for one reason. We still gotta do one thing that I did do on my main account already. There's a small little secret in here that I didn't show you guys yet, because it's quite a lot. This little room, you wouldn't think has so much to it, but it does. If you go down here on the waterfall, I mean, the essence kind of led you there because there was one essence spawned here from the tree. You can walk through it and follow the souls of the waterfall, and find another relic. And in this case, another King's Idol. So that is another 800 Geo right there. Otherwise, that was pretty much it. We do gotta remember this room though, because this will be important later. Anyway, let's go back to the main account now. And there you go, we finally left the imposter. The only thing that pretty much changes is I have a little bit more money here, I guess. Anyway, in this episode, I was planning on going back to where we came from in the King's Pass and exploring a brand new area there. Now that we have the Dream Nail, I think it's the perfect time to do so, because we could have done it already when we had the Mantis Claw, so way earlier. But I kind of want to do it in like one full go with everything we need. But before though, we've reached the 500 essence mark. So let's claim our next reward here. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at that Dream Nail. 500 essence. What a voice line right there. You're a master in the making. Well done, well done. I have a small reward for you. Plucked from one of my most precious memories. This charm will bring you and the Dream Nail closer together still. The secrets of this kingdom won't be able to hide from you any longer. Take it and return once you have collected 700 essence. More gifts await you. The Dream Wielder, a really good charm. So once you have that 500 essence, make sure to claim it as fast as you can. You've learned a lot about wielding the Dream Nail, haven't you? Return to me once you have collected 700 essence and I will teach you more. Sounds good, sounds good. So let's go to the bench. Let's see what this charm is all about. The Dream Wielder only costs 1. Transient charm created for those who wield the Dream Nail and collect essence. Allows the bearer to charge the Dream Nail faster and collect more soul when striking foes. Yeah, I don't think I've even mentioned it before, but I guess it's becoming relevant now. When you strike any enemy with your Dream Nail, you get soul from it, and not just a little bit, you get a lot from it. And now we can charge it faster as well. Like significant amount faster. For only 1 notch, this charm is absolutely busted. And it collects more soul now. So we gotta test this out, And I mean, I guess we can test it out along the way to our new area, our new adventure. We also have a pill ore that we could use to upgrade the nail. However, we're not really going to an area that is particularly scary. I mean, I guess we can keep these charms to check them out more. We've not really had the chance to really get to know them, so yeah, why not? So going back to where we started, this is always really cool in my opinion. Going back to the very first place you started, the place you started learning the game, now with more abilities and so much more power than you had before. And this place definitely doesn't disappoint because it leads to a whole new area. Okay, so look at this. We have no soul. Boom. We have two full charges of soul from 1 Dream Nail hit that took less than a second. Okay, maybe a second exactly. Look at this. Boom. Boom, and we're full soul. Full soul. And he's talking about pain. Well, I'll kill you then. This charm is so overpowered. I would honestly argue that it could quite literally be the best charm, like compared to its worth. Because 1 notch is crazy. How can you have such an overpowered ability for 1 notch? Like, Normally those would just be little add-ons, but no, this is a full-on weapon you're putting on. It's super good for boss fights when you're low on soul and they're like staggered. Boom, just get a bunch of extra soul, heal everything up, you're ready to go. I kind of want to see what the hunter says about the life seed. The bright liquid inside of these little fellows is delicious, and drinking it will make you feel stronger. I wonder how my own innards taste. Would it be a heinous thing to try and drink some? Alright, I think I regret reading that. Anyway, we're slowly approaching the very, very, very beginning, and that's right here. As you can remember, there was a little pile of money here, but there's also a little tunnel of light that we can now wall jump on. Yeah, I mean, it's not that much of a secret when you see that tunnel. And now we can go up. We're gonna go up to where it all began, and pretty much the location where the first cutscene played, the place where we jumped down from. So, hello everybody! We're breaking all your beautiful statues. We're in, boys! We're in! The Howling Cliffs. A quite desolate area. Out of any area, this is probably one that looks the most uninteresting. However, it does have quite a few cool thingies in here. So yeah, let's see what it's all about. We got some lanterns in here, we got just some crawlies. Yeah, don't expect any hard enemies at all. Just the basics. So let's start it off by going at the bottom here and following these nails that definitely do not look scary or suspicious at all, because it leads to a beautiful house. A nice cozy little house at the top of the mountain here. Must be very nice. Oh yeah, we don't have a map of this place. So used to my mapping, I can't even look at the map. So let's follow the hallway and be greeted with a pretty big guy over here. However, do not fear, because he's nice. Nil Master Motto. Ah, well met. Yes, I thought I could sense the aura of a fierce warrior approaching. I'm impressed. You found my sanctuary here at the top of the world. No doubt you've endured many trials and overcome many foes in your quest to find me. I mean, on this mountain specifically? Not really. But yeah, overall yes. No, don't speak a word. I, Nil Master Motto, who was taught the art of the nail by the great nail sage himself, hereby accept you as my pupil. Let us begin the lesson immediately. And boom, let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! Oh my god, it's okay, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. God diggity darn damn. Mastered the Cyclone Slash. Boom, we're right away with an upgrade for free. Hold Y to concentrate energy into the nail. Release the button while holding up or down to perform the Cyclone Slash. That seems very specific, and it is, but that will make sense later when we get a few more abilities. Your form, exquisite. Now, I know how my old master felt when he passed down his teachings to us. I hope you don't take me too forward when I say what I consider you to be my child. Yes, when I saw you perform my nail arts, I felt a bond between us suddenly flash into existence. You honor me beyond words, my pupil. Thank you. Vamos. That's beautiful. And look what they did here as well. If you look down here, the camera does not go down with you, meaning they intended you to like bow back to him. It's beautiful. Also, there's just a skeleton of a grossmother right there. And a skeleton of many things. So, you honor me beyond words, my pupil. Thank you. What do you think? Oh, I slashed him so fast, like, I want to reach your thoughts! My brother Shio, how far are you in that green kingdom of thorns you call home? I think of you every time I raise my nail. Do you ever close your eyes and remember the time we spent together with Oro and our master? I like to think you do. Seems like he has a tough past with his brothers here. He talked about Shio being in a green area. I mean, I know a green area. So we might find him there someday, somehow. Anyway, thank you so much for teaching me the nail art. Let's test it out. So we hold Y, and then hold up or down while we release it. And boom! We have an epic cycle. I think if we hold up, it goes longer. I think there's a way to like stall it a little bit better. Oh, there you go. Wait. You spam Y. I think that's the case. They didn't really explain that well then. You need to actually spam Y to have like a longer... Yeah, there you go. It's pretty good. I don't really use it that often, but if you do it right, you can like obliterate enemies with like so many hits back to back. I think like one single hit of that nail art is like slightly less than a normal hit, but yeah, if you hit all your hits consecutively, you get in a lot of damage. The signature nail art of Nail Master Motto, a spinning attack that rapidly strikes foes on all sides. Nice. Well, I'll be seeing you. Thank you so much for the free nail art. I'm gonna put it to good use, because there is a boss fight waiting for us pretty close from here. So let's just jump into the spikes. Now it's up here, and well, there you go. We got an essence out of that. So what can happen is sometimes a random enemy just gives you 1 essence, and they did this for a reason. I will talk about it later, but yes, there's just a way to get unlimited essence if you kill enough enemies, pretty much. Oh, I should have put on... Yeah, let's do that actually, because I think this place has quite a lot of money. Yeah, I guess we don't have the map, do we now? So, so back here, if we go up onto this platform, I think you can see where this is heading to. We got another warrior grave over here, with a very fan favorite character over here. I am Gorb! Bow 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 to Gorb! The great minds, I am Gorb! Ascend with Gorb! That's Gorb for y'all. Challenge the warrior dream wall, he wants to ascend with me, so I think it would be a shame for him if I would not do it. The big brain maniac himself. This is Gorb, everyone! I immediately got hit, he's so overpowered. His main attack is to have a circle of sharp needles, pretty much, that just spread around everywhere. And then once he goes lower health, he does another layer, and then another layer, until the great mind of Gorb can't handle my even greater mind. This should be pretty doable. Just you pretty much just need to stand at one place and then boop boop, just a little zigzaggy. I can't see you have much trouble with this particular little guy, but he's making the best sounds though, so I kind of want to enjoy him as long as I can. But yeah, he's kind of close to dying. Yeah. Gorb, you said to ascend with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gorb, is there any last wishes you have? I am Gorb, the great mind, the pain. Ascend. I am. No, tell me who you are. Tell me who. We defeated our Grandmaster Gorb. Fan favorite character right there. Here lies Gorb, the great mind. Yeah, let's read about Gorb right away. Before I even try to explain anything what I think of Gorb here. Gorb. Lingering dream of a fallen warrior. A mysterious life form that claimed to contain all of the world's knowledge inside of its distended brain. I am Gorb. By Gorb. To whoever created Gorb, you made this game so much more peak, man. There's not a lot to say about Gorb, except that he's Gorb and that you need to ascend with Gorb. And I guess he's an alien or something. Ascend with Gorb, everyone. He must have been a smart guy. Anyway, yeah, we got another 100 essence out of that. We have 600 right now. We need 700 for the next little reward. So, already doing great. We're doing great with these little soul warriors. Speaking of soul, thank you very much. So, let's try to hunt down Gorb as fast as we can, because I kind of want to see where I'm going. So yeah, this is pretty much the only area that locates itself outside. Like, we're exploring the outside. We're not really touching grass because it's pretty desolate here, but we're outside. So that's the saying of touching grass, right? We're touching grass in this area. So yeah, we have a giant cliff wall over here, with just a bunch of little buggies. And I'm falling. Okay, well, there goes my lifeblood. Paper, 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 paper. Humming, paper, paper. Yippee, 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 go over. Enjoying the bracing air, we're quite close to Holland's borders and those desolate plains that surrounded it. In this direction, I'm about as far as I'm willing to go, though it's been a pleasant change from the tight confines of the caverns. I've drawn out a small map for the area. It's a simple one, and more for completion really. Not knowing the full extent of a region can be quite frustrating. Well, guess what my goal is for this whole series? We're gonna do everything, so yes, gimme. The Howling Cliffs. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, it might look pretty confusing. I was so confused when I saw this map for the first time, because I thought this whole inside here was the room, but you gotta look at it from the outside. It's probably better if I show you the full map right now. Howling Cliffs added here. Basically, yeah, it's all the outside here, and it just fades to like nothing, because this is just the open air pretty much. I was so confused when I first saw that. And as you can see, We already explored one of these rooms back all the way when we got the Balder shell. So that was the Howling Cliffs all along. And we're definitely gonna go loop back to that area. Anyway, do you have anything to say? I chanced upon a strange bug atop these cliffs. His house isn't far from here. A very imposing figure he was, and no doubt lethal with a nil. I suspect you two might share more in common than him and I. Yes, that was our bro motto. Let's actually read the Mind of Cornifer for the first time here. I'm still surprised with how fast I do that. To chart the world, what joy, if only Isella could share the thrill. Aw, it's okay. I'm sure she understands. Well, we have a room right here, so let's explore it right away. And you need the lantern for this one. Unless you're a maniac that wants to explore the dark room. A bunch of flies. A little dead end over here that we gotta loop back to. Make sure to look down in this one, because this one, yeah, I think they want you to do that. Boop and boop. Stand right here, go right here, and they spawn even more. Luckily, we're pretty strong at this point. Like, they expect you to come here, yeah, much earlier. Oh my god, I was not holding my controller. But yeah, I wanted to wait for my dream nail, because it's gonna be kinda epic. Pretty much, we can go through this area in one full swoop, and never come back here. Pretty much we've done everything there is to do here after our run through here. And that's all this area really needs. Ow, I headbutted. As you can see, we do have some lifeblood butterfly thingies here, or more plants, I think. There are the butterflies, actually. Hello. So, lifeblood? Guys, any lifeblood? Any lifeblooders? Any life? La 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 la. There are many flies. Oh my god. Many flies. Oh, lifeblood, lifeblood, lifeblood. Hello. A bunch of butterflies. The lifeblood stash right here. Before we do that, though, open this up. Oh my god. It's been a while since we used that. And let's see what the butterflies are all hiding in here. Hello? Oh, this room is so beautiful. And as you can hear, there's a faint sound. Oh my god, there's so many butterflies. I guess this sound plays, I think, when you're like getting out of a dream. It could just be the same sound effect, but maybe it's some correlation to that. Anyway, there's many butterflies. I would be pretty scared if I was here IRL with so many butterflies. Anyway, hello. I always thought this was a pile of dead butterflies, so hopefully it's not. I think it's not. I think it's it's blue grass, actually, if you see my grass ranking. Promoting every ranking slowly but surely. We got a little bug here. What do you have for us? Joe needs blessing, a brand new charm, and let me tell you, this charm is not really a blessing, but we'll take it anyway. And then if you step back and come back here, Joni's ghost comes here. Comes into here. Blue Child Joni.
Ah, I see you bear my blessing. I can't remember giving it, but my memory has been a little
lacking of light. We stole it. No, that's it. Come on, there has to be more.
Isn't it just so peaceful here? Such a perfect place to rest.
I got your blessing. Thank you. Again, do not dream of her, and unless well, you want to kill her. Let's check it out. We're actually doing pretty good on charm collecting. We're like halfway there, I think. We got another lifeblood charm over here. Joni's blessing for the cost of 4. Oh, it hurts. Blessed by Joni, the kindly heretic. Transfigures vital fluids into blue lifeblood. The bearer will have a healthier shell and can take more damage, but they will not be able to heal themselves by focusing soul. Your whole life bar turns into lifeblood, pretty much, but you get like 3 to 4 extra masks, I think, depending on how many masks you already have. Because it's like a percentage thing. So I think now I will get 3 extra masks, but if I have like my full soul bar, or my full mask bar, you get 4 extra, like later on. You get 4 extra masks for the return of not being able to heal again and like permanently taking damage for the price of 4 notches? Excuse me! Joni's blessing, it's not really a blessing, huh? They say a blessing in disguise. This is more of a catastrophe in disguise. Yeah, let's follow along the cliff face here. So we have money here, and we gotta pay attention for some secret wall action. And there you go. Speak of the devil. We got a little lore tablet over here. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. These blasted plains stretch never-ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind this kingdom grants. So also a fun thing to note, we are being called higher beings. People are referring to us as a higher form, as someone familiar. Yet we are a nobody in this world. So what is going on here? Why are we so cool? What are we made of? Why are we so cool? And why do we not know who we are? Anyway, going down here, you can open this and get a relic. Another wondrous journal. But there's also a breakable wall here. I mean, it seems very weird to place a pretty obvious breakable wall like behind there. This is because this is DLC territory we're entering here. Added in the Grim Troop. This is gonna be pretty much the first content here we're exploring besides the charm we got from the DLCs. So it's pretty easy to find if you're on your first playthrough, but if you've already played the game and then the DLC got added, yeah, this was impossible to find. This was impossible. Anyway, hello. Any DLC is in here? Guys, I got the full game. Give me that DLC goodness, even though it's free. Okay. Not the hardest secret to find, I'm gonna be honest. Got a little sack over here. The corpse of a large bug. I would agree. And there's nothing more to it. The reason I wanted to get the dream nail before I got to here is because it's for this. Dream nailing this, really aggressive again. Brings out particles. And that's it. Well, goodbye. No. Going back here, there's something shining. And this thing spawned in right here. I never really understood like what really happened here. Like, did we bring out his dreams into the real world? It's a little vague. Anyway, we can hit this and start a little sparkly fire over here. Uh-oh. I swear. No, I didn't want to. I don't want to summon a cult. I love that little tune, the accordion. They're coming, and that's it. We just light these lights, these lanterns. You get a little jingle. And that's it. Nothing else to it. They do have a little more torches here, though. Yeah, we will soon enough figure out what that does, but that indeed did do something, don't you worry. Again, it's like the same thing as like pulling like those levers that have a fancy animation and then what really happened. So never trust those things. Anyway, getting some extra soul. Let's make our way all the way down, which is right here actually, beautiful. Because we have some dream tree action going on here. And it's gonna get spread all over this room. It pretty much all went upwards, but first, don't you ever wonder what will happen if we try to go like outside of the bounds that are drawn here? Well, me too. So let's try that. But first, a nice little King's Idol, a nice free 800 Geo. Let me out! Let me the flip out! Please, I just wanna go to Disneyland. Get me out. Yeah, we found the end of the world here. They really want us back here. No matter how hard you try, you're getting sent back. Also, these bugs look very familiar actually. We might look into that in the end of the episode here, because I think we should be able to meet bugs that look very much like these. Anyway, we got a big essence gathering for ourselves here. This might take a while, so I might speed some things up here. There's some money though. Don't underestimate the Island Cliffs here. It has quite some valuable money items. And yeah, this is spread everywhere. This is not an easy one. If you're like lost, if you like miss one, like I said, just exit this room, reactivate the dream tree, and see where those few last essence goes. But I think I should be fine here. Oop. Ah, the beauty of Gathering Swarm. Everything is falling down, and we're just getting it all. I will never reiterate enough how good Gathering Swarm is. Like, okay, cool, you found Geo, but actually picking up the Geo, that's a tough task. We might get close to 700 with this. Is this everything? I doubt it. No, there's still something missing. So let's go back down. I think I have a suspicion it's like right here, maybe? No, not here. Under here. Yes, I knew it. Okay, yeah, this little crevice. Maybe? Yes, nice. Pretty efficient. I doubt the tree has anything useful to say about this area. Maybe just about how it all origined here. Wasteland. Bugs reduced. Okay. Yep. Just a wasteland. And yeah, we've pretty much explored the entire area besides this room. And then we did it all. We just covered an entire area in one episode. Stupid statues. Stupid statues. So we go through here with our little light as well. Stalactites. I hear grubbies. I hear grubbies. Don't fall in there just yet. Grubby! Yippee, 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 yippee. And boom, if we fall back down here, we get right back to the chest where we fought the ballers. And that's it. That's the Howling Cliffs for y'all. Before we leave here though, if you go back here, you can actually wall jump back up from here. So this is also like an entrance to the Howling Cliffs. Going up, I don't think this does much though. Maybe there's some money here. No, just shortcut to open this. That's it. Boom. So remember those little statues we saw at the King's Idol? I believe we can meet some bugs that look exactly like that. In the Forgotten Crossroads somewhere. So, let me get there real quick. Also, along your journey, I just want to say, these enemies right here, these ones, make sure to kill a lot of them along the way. Those always have been the most annoying one to complete in your hunter's journal. Because there's just so little of them, and they expect you to kill so many. Like, how much do I need? Still 90 more. Doesn't sound like too much, but it is. That's definitely one of those enemies where you like, once you see them, just kill them. Just real quick kill them, because those definitely take a while. So back in the crossroads, we are making our way to the hot spring. And these are very missable bugs, because I never go to this hot spring in particular. This is like the most useless of useless hot springs there ever is. Like, no reason to go back here at all, besides just for these people. At least I think they're here. Yes. The gossiping bugs. Hello? Can I join in? What are you guys talking about? I heard you. You're not getting past me. Please just talk with me. I hate you guys. Yeah, these are just some talking bugs here, but if we dream nail them... Another weak one. I suggested try its nail within the Colosseum, though it no doubt be squashed in an instant. Thank you guys so much. Look at that little pause. Yeah, so those just spawn here. Do with that information what you will. But I think I'll have a fair chance in the Colosseum if I find it someday, somehow. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna be leaving it for today in this episode. We did the entirety of Howling Cliffs pretty much. Look at that. Actually, let me sit on bench real quick. There. Hello? Is that just it? That they just hated me so much they just left? Well, I guess that's this is my room now. Yeah, we completed everything in the Howling Cliffs here. As you can see, everything is here where it's supposed to be. In the next episode, we're just gonna jump in right into another new area, and I think it's finally time to listen to Elderbug and go to this to the crystal side mountain here and see what's finally going on over there, and hopefully Myla's okay. And yeah, tomorrow same time, new episode. It's gonna be great. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, subscribe.